Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Crochet Lovers Crochet Podcast, episode number 55. I'm Amelia. Hello, if you're new here, and hi, if you're a returning viewer. So, I am recording this on this Sunday, and I think I'm gonna post it on Sunday as well, just because my midweeks have been pretty crazy recently. Whether it's trying to get homework done, work, prior outside commitments or something like that. So I think it's just easier to do it on Sunday. I have been trying to schedule my post on Wednesday for my podcast, but then I decided that that's not a real representation of what I'm doing in that week. So because I did film the last podcast on a Sunday as well, I figured I could do it on Sunday again. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So a lot has happened this week, but in regards to crochet, I did a lot as well, surprisingly, because I normally don't get a lot done, especially oops. I'll leave that on. Sure. Regarding the crochet items that I make. So I'm excited to actually show you and get started. I guess I should start with one of my main things that I've been doing recently. Regarding my crochet, one of my main projects that main focuses is I'm planning on doing a craft show next about a year from now in September, and I am trying to make items for that and take it more seriously, because I have always said oh yeah, I want to do a craft show one of these times, but then I kind of just put the idea on a back burner, and I have ideas and I make lists upon lists of things that I want to make for it, but I don't actually go for it. So now I'm trying to actually make stock and prepare myself, have things ready. And it did help me a lot, because I made this conscious decision I'm gonna do this sometime last week, when I was procrastinating homework. And yesterday was my town's festival for popcorn. It's a popcorn fest, and there's craft vendors everywhere, and people just promoting their businesses, local businesses, things like that, just to celebrate my town. And I don't think I'm ever gonna actually participate in that, just because that's such a big thing. Maybe when I feel more comfortable with it. But for now, the craft market I have in mind is at my local campground, at the campground I go to. And yeah, so I'll just stop rambling. So basically, because it's at a campground, I'm trying to target my items towards the audience. So I'm coming up with camping slogans, phrases, little things like that, things that you actually could use while camping instead of just general items, things like that. Which, from what I've experienced last year when I went to the craft market, there was one crocheter there, and she's kind of had a little bit of everything. So I'm planning on doing that as well, but also have a section towards the camping area. So I'm gonna have coasters, cozies, because they drink beer a lot there, so beer cozies, things like that. Then obviously the dishcloths, words I can't remember right now. Anyways, I'm just gonna show you what I've been making so far. So this is just a shoebox, and inside the shoebox, I gotta put this back over here. Okay. Inside the shoebox, I have a little index card thing, which I've been starting to put my little thank you packages in, because I know I'm gonna probably need a lot of these. Or I hope so anyways. So the other day I just started planning and preparing, and this was one of the things that I did for that. So it's a little bag from Dollar Tree, and inside of it is a thank you note, my business card, and then I do little thank you hearts in every one of my orders. So that's all in here. And then in the front of it says "Handmade with Love," and then the back is a thank you sticker to seal it all together. And I made 14 of these, I believe. So I just decided I would try to get a head start on those, because once I get my planning done, then I'm gonna actually like go for it. So there's that. I also designed, sorry, it's kind of loud, some designs on my graph paper. One of these, I'm not going to show you the actual design of it just because it is folded up. It's 4 of these papers long. This one says, "Camping is my superpower," with "What's yours?" Camping is my superpower, what's yours? With a tent next to it. That's going to be a banner. And then this one just says "Hello" and "Fall." I don't know if I'm actually going to do this one or not, because I am planning on making these designs and attaching them on like a dowel rod or a thick stick or something like that, and then so that we can hang it up. Because obviously it's not going to be a blanket size, and it's not waterproof either because it is yarn. I mean, I guess yarn is waterproof. I don't know, but that's my vision for that. I'm not gonna make patterns for these just because I don't have time to make patterns, and I don't think this is pattern worthy, honestly. So I also been making some coasters. So I'm gonna have a little box that has these cotton rounds in it. This isn't a pattern at all. It's just 10 double crochet, increase, increase, double crochet, increase, double crochet. That's it. I think I use a 5.5 hook for this. And this was just some scrap yarn that I had. I don't actually have the label for it, but I got this at Hobby Lobby. And then I made another one for myself, just because I've been staying on campus a lot more recently, and then my drinks have condensation on it, and I don't want the water, I don't want it to leave like a ring mark around the desk, so I use my coasters. But for these, I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you include this one right here. And as I was saying, because my brain is traveling 100 different ways, I'm going to have these cotton rounds, and I'm going to have a little poster that says that you can use it for coasters or face cloths, just scrubbies, like whatever it's designed to do, because cotton can be used for tons of things. So there's that. Not a lot in it, but I did get a start. And then I made 2 dishcloths because I also want to have like a dishcloth section too. I'm still trying to decide whether or not I want to have a kind of free-for-all type thing, or if I should make sets of dishcloths. I might do both depending on if I have extra time or not. But yes. Okay, so the first one I did, obviously my ends aren't looped in yet, because why would I ever leave in my ends? It's this. Okay, I don't think you can actually tell, but there are 3 colors here, so I'm gonna blind you for a second and try to like show the 2 colors. There we go, that's a little better. Maybe you can see it better in this one. So like the color switch is right here. Okay, I'm gonna stop blinding you. So yeah, there's a green, a more cyan blue, and then like a sky blue. So there's that one, and then this was my first single crochet corner to corner that I ever did. And I'm very proud of it because I wasn't gonna follow a pattern for it. I'm like, I'm sure I can figure it out. And I think I did. So there's that. It's just a little square. I can't even tell you what I did color rotation wise, just because I was trying to worry about the size and not have it be this way too long. So that's why they are a little different in size, but I think that's okay. So the colors, the yarn that I used for this is all the way on the floor. So 1 second. 2 and 3. The green I used it's the Sugar Wheel cotton solids, the same one that I used for the 3Bs, which I did ship them off the other day. Yay! This one is in the color Mint Tea, and this is like more of a spring green, I guess. I don't know how my lighting is doing in here, I'm gonna be completely honest. This more cyan blue color is called Just Turquoise. And then the more sky blue color is in the color Cascade. So I'm going to put all 3 of these next to each other and see if... My yarn fell. I stopped the video. Okay. I don't know if you're able to tell the difference or not. There we go. I think you can. But yeah, these are what I used for that. Just gotta pop these back in my yarn basket. And now on to some of my other projects that I did. Okay, so I did those. I think I did that on Monday, on Labor Day. Then yesterday, as I previously mentioned, was the popcorn fest. Okay, everything's on the ground next to me. And for a little more context on that, I was volunteering with my brother's Boy Scout troop. So that was 6:30 to 6:30 basically. And we were handing out, the Boy Scouts were handing out free popcorn, but then the parents in the back were shoveling pools of popcorn into bags for them to hand out. So that's what I was doing all day. I was shoveling popcorn. And I know that's a lot of intense work to constantly go like this after another when you're shoveling popcorn. So my shoulder is a little sore. But that is totally okay. I think they wouldn't have done it without all of us working together. So I'm glad. But anyways, I did take little breaks. And among those breaks, I crocheted one of these little toppers from Michaels, but I did the unicorn one. So this is the pattern that it showed you. There's a free knitting hat in it. This is the color. Never mind, I don't think there's a colorway on this. Nope, but it does say it's 100% acrylic and the character is 100% polyester. So, okay, anyways, there's no colorway, but this is the unicorn one. Here's the unicorn head. It's like a little plushy stuffed animal for those who don't know. So these came out back in like 2019, 2020-ish, and there was quite a few of them. So like there was a narwhal, a dragon, a unicorn. I just recently sold a dragon one on my Etsy. I love the colorway for the dragon one. My narwhal one sold also. There was a cat. Okay, so if you're interested, you can just look up DMC little toppers or like something like that. I think these are designed to be hats, but I never make hats with them. I make loveys with them. I think these are like the perfect lovey size yarn. I don't actually know what the dimensions are off the top of my head, but this was what I was able to do with this much yarn left. So here's that. It's a little corner to corner square, and here is the yarn. I absolutely love this colorway. I was crocheting this while watching the parade go by, and because it's corner to corner, I didn't have to look at it. I could just feel the little gaps and just go from there. So I'm very excited. This is 14 by 14 squares. So this will be a finished lovey here soon, after I add the little unicorn hat and add a border to it. I like to do little scallop borders, and that's what I will be doing. So there's this one, and then I also brought the other one too, because I plan on taking more breaks, but then my breaks that I had, I was just sitting out eating, so didn't really have that, but yep, there's that. So expect to see more of these in the future. And then last night when I got home, although I was tired, my body was tired, but my brain was still awake. So I was like, I'll just sit back on my bed, I'll watch some Glee, and I will crochet in order. So my neighbor, actually, this neighbor, I don't know why I went both sides, he's right there, asked me to make him some Golfclub covers that are like patriotic themed, and he wants 3 of them. So I'm not gonna go into like more detail, but I will show you. Let me find out what the pattern I used was, because I didn't write that down either. Okay, so the pattern is Paris meets California Golfclub Covers, written by French Touch 2009. I don't know if that's correct or not, because my brain's not working very well today. But the pattern is linked in the description box below. So here is one of the Golfclub covers. It looks pretty unique, but I think. So he wanted the number 7 on it, and I was going to do, I have the golf club right here for reference. I was going to do like a chain crochet on top. But to do that, this needs to be closed off. So I was gonna wait to do that until afterwards. It was just easier to embroider that than do like the chain crochet stitch thing. I don't know what it's called, like, anyways. So I did that. So this was like a follow of one of the actual patterns. So basically I just did this back and forth. It's a free pattern, by the way, and you just do 5 of each color, and then afterwards you join and then do the top. So I will put it on a golf club and show you what it looks like for reference. So you would think that it wouldn't be able to fit just by looking at it, or for someone who doesn't know crochet, but it actually stretches nicely right on over like that. And then I like to just squeeze it. Oh, it's on the wrong side. That way you can actually tell what it looks like. But, yep. So there's that, and the number 7's on the back, and there's the front of it, and I feel like I'm gonna hit something. But yeah, there's that. And I'm going to make 2 more of these in similar color pattern. The colors, hold on, I didn't move the golf club. The colors I used, just gonna put that up there, was Red Heart Super Saver White, Mainstays Basic Yarn in the colorway Burgundy, and then a scrap, well, it's not scrap, it's I don't know the yarn name of it, but it was a Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the colorway like navy, I think. The burgundy and this color were actually being like reserved for a blanket that I started back in like 2018. But I don't think I'm ever gonna finish that. So I was like, you know, this is the present. Now I will use that yarn. So that's what I did. But yeah, I think that's everything I have to show you. yeah, sorry, my brain is kind of like not working today. It's because I'm tired. It's because I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest with you. Um, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.